this pit right here in the spring. All right, I'm down here. Now, this thing was no more than 2 feet deep this spring. And if it was full of water right now, it'd be over my head. Seriously, this pit right here was no more than... This was probably a 1 foot deep pit right now. If I was standing down in there, it's got to be an 8 foot deep pit. That's crazy. That's like 6 feet of rock got scoured out of this one. Yeah, everything in this pit is sitting right underneath that log right there. There's some small bass, greens, bluegills. Alright, that tree was not there in the springtime. So these big friggin' trees come all the way down from somewhere upstream. Wow, that's amazing. Okay, I'm not too far above the last pool that precedes the normal pool of Clinton, which is just around the corner over there. So this would be like the second to last pool. And it's the first pool that I've seen signs of fish. That's a nice white bass. Caught it right out there. Not great, 3/4 of a pound, but I avoid the skunk. Alright, that is a beautiful fish. Water's getting pretty cold. No wonder they're a little bit sluggish. I just lost another white bass. He fell off right at my feet, but it wasn't anything fantastic. 3 3/4 pounds. You know, I never use soft plastics, but I thought I'd see what hits in this little pit right here. It's a bluegill. Alright, look at all this crap that builds up right here. So when this creek fills up, the stuff comes all the way up to this high. Oh, look where the creek is. That creek's good solid 15 feet below where I am. My feet. It's 15 feet below my feet. Crazy how much water goes down here when it rains. And then right now there's hardly anything flowing. Alright, this pool goes back around to my left. And the entire thing is fairly well covered with kind of a flat rock. No real deep spots, probably 3 to 4 feet deep. Very clear, you know, if there was a decent sized fish down there, I'd be able to see it. I'm not seeing anything. Alright, back over there to the far left, I saw like a green sunfish or a bluegill, something like that. If there's a catfish down there, a decent one, you'd see it. You know, there probably is, but man, like just nothing. It's very pretty, but wow, not many fish. Just rousted a deer back there, but you can kind of get down to the creek down here. Way the heck up there. I don't think I actually went across. It's probably about 2 feet deep. It's pretty rocky. I could do it, but I just don't see the point. But anyway, that thing runs back down to the left. Like completely unfishable for about a 1/4 mile. It doesn't look like you can do much more back this way. Check it out, it's a baby crappie. I've never caught a crappie that small before. Pretty cool. Now, if you can punch through the little ones, there's actually a couple of decent sized ones way down there. Alright, I didn't know there was anything that big hanging around down there. That is a really nice hybrid. Went for a little teeny plastic minnow. Been trying some different colors. Alright, I have no idea what kind of hybrid that is. That is really colorful. Pretty neat. Well, I sure as heck wasn't expecting that back here. This is actually like a dry creek, but Clinton is still backed up. So there's a few bait fish back here, man. I expected a couple of small white bass, but that's a freaking beauty. Anyway, I don't have my scale or I'd weigh it. It's probably in the pound and a quarter range. Nice fish though. Jeez, there's some really nice ones in here. I mean, it's not super hot and fast action, but jeez, these are nice. Alright, this is, as of right now, this is exactly as far as Clinton Lake is backed up. So, this is Clinton Lake, all the way out to this little teeny riffle right here. And I think I about worked this side. I'm going to get the sun behind me. I'm going to jump across, hit that far bank over there. So it's November 24th, and I just made my way down to the water's edge here, and I'm just enjoying it. Didn't really expect to catch anything, and then I get this guy. That's a real nice fish, and it was on my first cast. So maybe there are a few fish still wandering around out here. Let's give it a shot. I can believe that. That's second cast. Another nice one. 1.3 pounds. Alright, new fat boy for the day. This guy's 1.54 pounds. I think I had one hooked a little bit bigger than that. He popped off. Let's put it back. Alright, look at the size of that monster right there. I'm pretty sure this is a wiper, which means it's not particularly huge as far as wipers go, but it is my biggest fish on the day. And I think the thing they say is look for double toothy patches on the tongue. And it's got a double tooth patch along either side. I'm going to catch another white bass and then we'll be able to make a comparison. But yeah, there are two little patches left and right. So let's get a white bass and see what happens. 2.24 pounds. Alright, you know what? I've never caught a wiper out here at Clinton or anywhere else. And now I've got 3 in 1 year and 2 in 1 day. I'll get a weight on this guy. Okay, this bad boy's 2.46 pounds. I think a school of wipers have shown up. I haven't hit a white bass. This is 3 wipers in a row. Let's get it back in there. Okay, from a patterning standpoint, this is definitely a white bass. And if I look at the tongue, let's see if we can look at the tongue. I'm not really seeing that much difference between this one and those other 3 that I caught. So let's keep at it, see if something shows up. It's definitive. Alright, 1.78, biggest white bass on the day. Alright, that's definitely white bass. Biggest one on the day, 1.91 pounds. I gotta get a photo of it though first, hang on. Alright, let's get rid of this guy. Alright, this is the first white bass to go over 2 pounds. 2.07. Beautiful fish. Real nice. Let's get this back in there. 1.85 pounds. Alright, this bad boy is 2.16 pounds. It's the biggest white bass on the day. Man, what is going on with my light? Alright, it's the biggest white bass on the day. Let's get him back in there. Alright, that's going to be the last one of the day. It's kind of slowed down. The sun set over the hill, and well, it was really kind of like turning a light switch. They just kind of stopped biting, so that was fun. Alright, I had just a little tiny bit of time today. I got to go to a meeting, but I had just a few minutes to run over here and try my spot again. Look at that beauty. Nice wiper. Get a weight on it, put it back. Alright, that bad boy's 2.02 pounds. Alright, new personal best wiper. 2.62 pounds. That's a beautiful fish. I gotta get a photo of it here and then cut it loose. Alright, gotta get a weight on this. It's definitely a white bass in the 2-pound range. Let's see what we got. Alright, that bad boy's 1.96 pounds. Let's get him back. Okay, it's my first wiper on the day. It's not a really big one. I'll get a weight, but I think I'm just going to weigh it and throw it back. Alright, that bad boy's 1.95 pounds.